All right. I'm gonna make the same videos a lot because I just want to show the patterns of what they do. You see this picture, and you see like this thing going up and down. You see on the left is somebody I used to date when I was like in high school, as junior. Not even dating. We had like a thing going on, junior, senior year of my high school year. Right. She was like a sophomore or so, and and actually we dated when I was a junior. She was a sophomore. And so she had I think a sister. I think she had like an infant sister for sure. And I think my memory, because it was a quick moment. I think she had like another younger sister who was a little older than the baby, but who was like a toddler or like 7 years old or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. My memory of that is not very clear, and that's the things they do. Once your memory is not as clear, they can implant things the way they want to. That's when they create their version of memory. What you see there is me making a video on October 20th, 2020, 29th, sorry, 2020. And in this video, I talk about the manipulation. So this is October 29th, 2020. They weren't manipulating this memory to include these things, right? Where now they make me feel stimulation as towards this little sister. True or not, if she's not there, but they're making me imagine having stimulation that I'm experiencing today. Matter of fact, as I was going through her profile, there was like this little girl. They make me have this like stimulation that they usually say is you when you were a kid, but then try to make me imagine me experiencing that same stimulation when I saw her little sister. They're not even. It's just so crazy how they can create memories based on what you're experiencing today. And they try to get you to accept this, and they implant this sensation and stimulation that you experience right now, and make that be an experience that you experience at some point. They can do this thing. As you know, memory manipulation is something they've been working on a long time ago. The ability to make you experience things that you did not experience in your memories is crazy. They've done that to memories even much older, right? Like in 2019, there's things that are very clearly not what I experienced. I'm experiencing it differently now. So when you have like a memory such a early, like, in high school, where it's not going to be the strongest memory, especially there's like a moment where somebody just ran by, they're going to be like, oh, you felt this. No, I did not. You're making me experience this. This is what I feel today because you make me experience this. And so in this video, I literally say, this is on October 2020. So a little less than 3 years ago, about 2.8 years ago, right? Almost 3. And this is what I said, right? This manipulation was not being applied, but as time goes, you get worse and worse. Your memory fade more and more and more away, and so they can create more and more falsified memories. That's the thing that's going to happen. This is why I make all these videos, because you're going to hear me say the same thing. I said it in previous videos, like they're going to look at where there's the child or something. We can create something with a child and then make you feel stimulation that you experience today, because we're going to create these false patterns. And to create these false patterns, we have to make you experience false memories. These false memories is what you are experiencing because they're making you experience this falsified reality of a memory. And what I said there, you're going to read this. This is October 2020, October 29, 2020. And I said, right, V2K synthetic telepathy has the ability to not only bring up memories, but also able to edit, manipulate, and completely create new falsified memory. The manipulated memories can be based on a true experience, but also edit where falsified sensation, reaction, and perception are created to fit a persona. Some of the memories are removed or cut out of my complete memory. Some memories are completely created from scratch, meaning that something that you've never done or experienced is played in your head and it feels like an actual memory. Some memories are edited with additional falsified experience to fit the persona they are trying to project into you. I wrote this in October 20, 2020. October 29, 2020. Okay. If you've watched any of my videos, you're going to hear a lot about memories, manipulation memories. They're not making me feel this way toward this memory. They're going to try to, and like every time. And then I hear these bottom fears that the government contracts to try to disorient you and make you accept. Somebody was running in the hallways. Hey, it's you. You're gonna get raped. You're gonna try to like disorient you because they want you to accept these false memories. It's like, no, we caught you. No, you creating, and of course you try to agitate me. Now, what happened is they try to think that I'm gonna accept this. They're gonna go into their fantasy because the truth is this is is bigger than me, right? This technology, this program is for developing a technology that can override somebody's brain, and they want you to accept these things. They want you to accept these false memories. It's nasty. It's so nasty. And what they do sometimes, and like I said, I was going through her pictures now because I'm like, you know what? Let me even connect with her. Now I'm friends with her. I haven't talked to her since 2007 probably, 2006, 2007. Now I'm friend. I'm like, hey, how are you? I'd rather die and get tortured than having to live life where I'm going to look for what I can create as a false memory. Meaning, look at what I can implant and put the stimulation toward the children to create this false pattern, because we are creating a false pattern. Let's just start. If you're in like reading data and you want something to be a number that you want, you start putting numbers that you want to add to what you want. If you have 1 plus 1, you want to add, let's just say you want to get to a number like that's 45. You see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all it adds up to is 12. What you going to do? You add a 33. And now, voila, you go, that's it. I got 45. Because they create their own memories, and then they're like, oh, we caught you, we matched you. We mapped it. And you hear people listening to the saying things that they need to say to try to disorient you. Oh, you can get stabbed. Yes, I will get stabbed, and you have false memories. You're creating false memories. I will starve, and you're making me experience false memories. I'm going to be framed. Of course, that validates me, actually. But I'll be framed, and you're creating false memories. What else? I'm going to go get raped. And you're creating false memories. This is the things they want you to they use to disorient me. They say all these horrible things are going to happen to me after doing this falsified memory. Because I think what they want, right, is to identify to this. Oh, yeah, you're going to get raped so bad. Okay, I'll get raped so bad, and you're creating false memories. Do you understand? They are trying to escape. There is no torture. There is no warning of torture that is going to stop me from seeing this low life of the fraudulent shit that they are. They sold their soul to these entities that have empowered them. I understand this is not, my whole ecosystem is consisting of people. They were trying to make me accept this thing because I was talking to this person, this customer service, and of course everybody interacts. They're gonna be involved. This is how it goes. And this is something like high school, and I'm like, you see, she said that, so it's true. I was like, what? I know this is a perp. I know that all the interaction I'll have with somebody, all of them are going to be with perps. I will never have interaction with people who are not involved in my targeting one way or another. That's how this goes. This is why I find some dignity in my life. Because it feels like this is biblical. This trash who actually tortured people, including children, who do the perfect type of torture systematically, who manipulate memory systematically, who work for entities where these same entities are filled with actual pedophiles. This low life live in a life where they have to create a falsified pattern by creating false memories and doing everything they need to do. So can you imagine me? I'm lucky in the sense that as they were trying to create this falsified reality keeps hitting them. Me, they are here creating this BS stories like, well, but you felt like that. I was like, no, you're making me feel like that in my memories. And the truth is, I'm going to confirm with her if she had another little sister. Because I think she had another little sister. But I'm not even 100%. But I have a strong feeling she did. But regardless of she had a little sister or not, this is what they've been doing. Making me experience stimulations. If your memories are a little faded, or it's just not a strong memory, and there's a child, please believe you're going to get the reaction that you get today. If you think this is only happening to me, listen to this thing. Listen to how obvious that these people do these things.
Brain of a person, presumably by by some kind of waves, which in the mind take the form of voices, thoughts and images and imagination. In addition to this kind of implanting information that they need, they manipulate the psyche so that the information is written into your memory. Then by stimulating the certain regions in the brain they can retrieve this information and present it as your own memory. This is the conclusion that can be made judging by the influence they have been making on me with their psychotronic weapons, for example artificial thoughts, imagination, and mental torture.
So you hear that I'm not the first one, that won't be the last one that they do this manipulation. For me, it's that I was actually looking through my, because they they create a new version of me. So I'm going through my old Facebook pictures. I'm trying to, and it's just a waste of my time, because reality is I cannot do anything about what they do to my brain and my memories. So I'm going to have this new version of memories, created as it is, fabricated as it is, falsified as it is. It's going to be the memory I experienced at this point. But I know I will recognize them for the falsified memories that they are. This is why I also make videos, because I know. And if you look at this video, I talk about how, like, would I at one point completely lose my real memories? And that's the things they do. And then they're like, no, it's your memories. Of course, it's what they want you to accept. And they try to do whatever they can. No, this is personal. It's like, yes, it's personal, because you sold your soul to pedophiles. You do these foul things to people. So whatever you need to tell yourself, personal or not, it doesn't matter. One thing is for sure. It's your low life will get what you need and be reimbursed properly. Now they are here making me experience these versions of memories, creating these things as falsified as it gets. And I know. And then try to make me experience something today. And they're like, no, that's what you experience. Making me... The nastiest part is when right now, as I was pulling up this picture of this person, right, and going through her Facebook, I see a picture of a little girl, like a 3-4-year-old little girl. Give me the stimulation they give me now. Then implant these stimulations into a memory where they make me imagine looking at her sister like that and get the same stimulations. Meaning getting the stimulation when I look at her sister. It's like, we proved it, that's you. And then try to make you feel intimidated and acceptive of these false memories. There's nothing that's going to happen that will make me subscribe to it. I understand. Torture, torment, and everything is going to be done to me in order to cover up reality. They want you to accept these things, and they will do whatever needs to be done for you to accept these false memories. Me, in the meantime, while I can, when I'm able, I will speak about it and create these obvious patterns of what they've done. If I can speak about it 3 years ago, before they even manipulate this memory and create in these falsified ways, what I'm trying to say is this is what they're going to do every day. And they're going to continuously look for what they can to create. And with time, you become worse and worse, in the sense that your brain is becoming less and less, yours. And they're going to try to sell it and try to make you accept these falsified versions. You have to be strong. It's nasty, but that's what they do. And they're going to use your ecosystem. This person yesterday asked about my insurance. It's telling me, like, you said something about high school. It's like, okay, whatever. And now they're like, oh, you see, remember you when you were in high school, remember the sister, did you feel? It was like, you were making me experience this. You are making me experience these stimulations. It's like, nah, it's you. Because what they were trying to do before is like, oh, no, you feel like that, but you didn't see kids. And then they tried to make me imagine a kid that was around when I was with, and so you see there, you felt it, you see? They try to get you to accept this. I know it's what they do. And they're like, oh, yeah, right. Yes, right, correct. To all my target individuals, do not subscribe to these things. They're going to try to do everything possible to make you accept these pedophilia things they do to you and create false patterns. And at the end there, you see a picture of me taken maybe a year after I was kind of like a year and plus, like a year and maybe 6 months or so. When after seeing this girl, this is when I graduated, but I saw her, I was with her, or had something with her my junior year. So it's about a year and a half ago. So I wish I had the picture of like when I'm like, even younger. But they're trying to get you to make me subscribe. That's when you felt this way. It's so nasty. And to gaslight me too. As I'm looking for this picture, I'm going back to my old Facebook, right? And I'm not seeing this picture. I'm confused. Like, where was I? Just saw it. I know. It's like there's no way they just they got my profile and deleted it. They don't do that. This is too obvious. It would be too obvious. It would be too obvious. There's no way they can do that. I was like, I don't believe it. And what they were trying to do is to try to blame them to do this, and then finding it later. Typical thing to gaslight me. I was like, nah, there's no way. I looked back and said, there's no way. They don't do this. I was like, they don't do this. This is not what. It will be too obvious. And my mind's like, no, they're doing this because of that. I was like, no, let me look. There's something I'm not looking right. Of course, they were trying to create this dialogue so they can be like, oh, you see, you thought it was us. No, I know. This is not what you guys do. This is the typical way they try to gaslight you, because they want to try to blame you on the things they don't do and confuse you to try to think like that. So then the things they do like this memory manipulation, they can be like, no, you see, you're going to blame us for that. Yes, that's what you do. And that somebody comes like, right in hell. It's like, I was literally saying this is no way they can do that. They're not this stupid. They're going to try to confuse you and make you acceptive of these things, because they want you to subscribe to these falsified memories. To all target individuals, stay strong. They play with you to make you accept this falsified reality, this false memory. So stay strong. What do you mean they try to do all these tactics to try to doubt you, make you doubtful of things? There's no doubt that this false memory is a false memory. You're going to try to gaslight me in every way possible, even in these retarded ways. But at this point, I've talked about it a million times. But they are systematically doing the same things. And it was obvious. And then it was like, oh no, it was actually my sister's profile. I was like, okay, that's why. These ways of thinking, you're forcing me to think like that so you can be like, no, it's not me. It's like, of course. I was like, there's no way. You know how many times I double checked? I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Because I was like, there's no way they would be that obvious. So my target individuals, stay strong.
Count so much and make it so dramatic. It is dramatic. It's somebody trying to end my life. It's somebody trying to end who I am as a person. It's somebody trying to take over my mind, putting thoughts of pedophilia. This disgusting, disgusting, disgusting things.